Good morning, I am John. Today is Wednesday, November 30th, 2022, and this will be my final vlog entry for the month of November 2022. Gotcha. Maybe I didn't get you. Maybe, how you felt about that stupid fake out was probably indicative of how you feel about this whole thing, right? Like if you're like, oh no, the last vlog entry, oh no, then you're probably enthusiastic. If you're like, thank goodness this is over, well, that tells us something, doesn't it? Yeah, today has been 1 month. 1 month since this all began. And yesterday was technically the 4-week mark, but you know what I mean. This is the end of the first month that began November 1st. And at the end of this video, we're just going to kind of do a little state of the union, state of the project, where we're at in general. But yeah, let's start with an update on what is and has been going on. Yesterday, busy. First things first, I published another short video to YouTube, got that out there. The last couple of them have not been big performers like a lot of the earlier ones were, but I was talking with a buddy of mine, another creator, and it was like, yeah, I feel like that's kind of like playing the slots. It either like pays out big or it just kind of, it's another coin in the box, but not giving up on those because I know from what I've learned from my creator coaches that YouTube is working really hard and they are promoting shorts, so it's smart for us to do that. And plus, since I learned that I can use those shorts over on Facebook as reels, double duty. It pays off again and again and again. I'm going back on our catalog and moving those over there as well. There's all kinds of places. While YouTube might be our flagship, we got to start spreading the love to other platforms because not everybody drinks from the same bucket. So yesterday, I did the experiment of editing the podcast live on Twitch. I didn't know how that would go, and I could not have been more pleased with how it went. We had almost a dozen people show up for the stream in the morning. I think for them it was kind of I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth, but I think it was kind of like a hanging out kind of a background thing, rather than focusing on me doing it maybe, but I could be wrong, but there's value in that too. I mean, if somebody is watching it all, if they're getting value out of it, whether it's active or passive value, and plus it got me done, it got me 2/3 of the way through the edit. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep going with that because it creates Twitch content, which is a potential, audience reacher, and also it motivates me and gets work done, kind of like this vlog does. So if I can turn work and effort that wouldn't be content into content, then that's just extra content that gives you more potential. So lot to say that editing on Twitch was great. I'm going to do some more. I mentioned I started pushing reels out to Facebook. Those are shorts I've created for other places. Effectively, a reel is either a square or vertical video under 60 seconds. That's a short or a reel or one of those things. So I'm sure if you follow us on social, many of you have started to see those popping up. You're like, well, he's put a lot of stuff out. Well, a lot of it's stuff that was on YouTube. And if it's new to you, that proves my theory that not everybody sees it on YouTube, right? Even if I cross-post it, doesn't matter. So it has value, again, on a new platform. I got out another video yesterday. I did one of the things where I turn around and grab something from the set. I grabbed that Pac-Man phone that's sitting over there, and I'll put a link to the video as always. And that's performing pretty well already. You'll notice the thumbnail, very, very Spartan if you browse and you see it online. And that's stuff that I've learned about how to use thumbnails to catch attention rather than to inform you fully what's in the video. And it seems to be working, so content coaching, working out. I also prepped another one of those shorts brand new for today, which will drop in a little bit this morning. So busy day. Today though, I'll publish that short, which I mentioned. Also this morning, I'm going to finish up editing of the podcast. I'm going to do that again on Twitch. So if you enjoyed that or you missed it last time, I'll be having another session this morning on Twitch where I'm finishing up editing of the show. This will include both raw editing of content and then going in for the multi-track editor to lay all the pieces together in the final publish. So get all that done. Gonna do some more social posting today. Again, cross-posting of old stuff. Gonna start filling that pipeline with more stuff, and start prepping my next few videos. We have A few things in the pipeline I have to work on. I don't know if I'll complete a long form video today, but I will start one. And actually I have about 4 to start because I have some on-cam, host-cammed podcast stuff that I'll start posting on YouTube and other places beginning on Thursday, that's just tomorrow already. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, this is already Wednesday. Man, I thought it was Tuesday for some reason. I don't know if it's me. Okay, anyway. So a busy day. So I mentioned at the beginning that since it's been a full month, it's time for a state of the project. What is happening? And I showed you numbers the other day, and things are up in general, but that's natural because the things that are up for YouTube are I think largely attributed to volume, partially maybe attributed to, volume feeds itself for more subscribers, but they have these metrics in YouTube and all of the arrows are up. Views are up, watch time, hours, subscribers, revenue, all that is up. If it was down, I'm just quit, because if I put in 5 times the effort and get out less, that would be silly. As I mentioned, we're still not getting a volume hit where individual pieces get substantially more. Now it's starting to trickle, but so far here I'm just talking about YouTube in general, which is again the flagship, but not necessarily forever, because it depends how revenue starts to flow. But things like this, it doesn't steer like a speedboat, right? It steers like a cruise ship. It's you can't do a quick turn. I'm kind of all engines astern, and now it takes time to stop going that direction so I can turn and go a different direction. So it's only been 4 weeks. It's only been a month, but everything is positive, just not with high velocity. On the podcast front, we're a full 30% up over last month this time. So the number of views that we get, downloads that we get of episodes, and that's interesting considering that we ran predominantly reruns during the month of November, rewinds, which we actually repackage and put new content in them, but the lion's share of those are republished. However, it goes to show you that taking things from 3 years ago and republishing them, lots of people didn't see it. 3 years ago, there were a lot fewer people paying attention, so that's been an improvement, and now we have new stuff coming out starting tomorrow, so December could be even better. And then, it's, and on the revenue front, I usually would talk some at the end of these videos, and I will when it's appropriate, about my mental state, and my mental state is frankly great. A lot of any sting or burn that I had over losing my job is largely past. I think about it, of course. I think about my colleagues and everything, but it's time heals all wounds, and that's true again. You don't get sayings for nothing. they come about because probably true for someone somewhere, and I'm optimistic, especially, I hate when people say especially when, with the new information and new tactics that I'm getting. We talked to the social coach, we talked with, I have an organization with the YouTube coaches and stuff like that, and there's a lot of resources. It's a lot to do simultaneously. There's a lot of stuff filling up my calendar and schedule of work I have to get done, and I'm finding the routine still, but, if we can just get that critical mass and numbers, I really believe this is attainable and sustainable. And it doesn't have to be burn down the world. It just has to be enough little fires to keep me warm. That's it. And it's coming along. So that's where we are at the end of 1 full month of this crazy adventure experiment that you've been going along with me on the ride for. And I hope you will stay with me and continue as we go into December and 2023 and the next decade or whatever. We'll see how it goes. Hey, time for me to get to work. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, especially if you tuned in today. If you're one of those amazing, crazy lunatics who watch me every day, I love you. Thank you for helping me out and being here for me all the time like you do. Please take amazing care of yourself. Do something great for yourself today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.